Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a fun haul. This past weekend I was able to go to Orlando for the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, my first one ever, and it did not disappoint. I definitely spent quite a bit of money there and had a lot of fun. We just did the scrap shopping, but they did have a crop there as well if you wanted to do that, and they had classes. But being in Florida on vacation, we decided just to do the shopping and not kind of spend the time doing classes or the crop. So I will kind of try to inform you if you're new to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. I don't know, what I learned maybe, or my experience. So when we checked in, we got a bag, which was nice to carry all of your purchases. And then we also got this tri-blend marker. So that was really nice. It was from the Be Creative. I'm not going to lie, our bags got quite heavy. I actually ended up with bruises on my arm from carrying the bags. This is the show guide that we picked up. I kind of picked it up for scrapbooking. And it did change a little bit from what you see. I think this is one of the bigger ones that I've seen from the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo company. And then this is actually who was actually there. So I'm going to keep this close by so I can tell you where I got things from. And we're going to start at probably my favorite, the Scrap That. That's where we found all the simple stories, which was something that we were on the hunt for. We being my aunt and I. We spent the whole week. My sister lives down there, so my mom, aunt, and I, for the beginning of the week, went down and hung out with my sister, and then all four of us went up to Orlando for the weekend for the Scrap Expo. So definitely worth it. These were all $2, so I thought that was great. I love these page pieces. They have some kind of bigger icons, but not too many, which I really appreciate, and gives you some ideas on how to use them. So this is the Happy Trails. I got the Hello Today. So again, all of these were $2, which is why I kind of went crazy. So basketball. In February, I went to a softball tournament in Florida. And so I already own one, but thought a second one would not hurt. So I did grab that. My oldest is obsessed with football, so I loved that one. This is quite honestly probably my favorite Halloween collection. Happy Halloween. So I picked this up as well. Golf. I got it because we took the kids to the driving range, but then my sister reminded me that while we were in Orlando, we went to Topgolf. So we'll see if I decide to use this for the driving range or Topgolf. Never have too many 4th of July pieces, I don't think. So I grabbed that one. Full Bloom, I thought was beautiful, and I'm kind of hoping it'll match well enough with the Boho Sunshine collection that I just got. And then Summer Lovin', which is one of my favorite collections lately, and I'm late to the party, but I am definitely making up for it and stocking up. So I got those for $2. They had more kits were, I think some of them were $9, kind of. They would add, you know, a stencil in or something. Those were $12.95. There were still some foam stickers, chipboard stickers, but all collections either I didn't love or already owned. So I did not grab that. I got to figure out where that heart goes. I'm trying to think. They had some fancy pants designs, some tape runners, that kind of thing. And then bins and bins of paper. And I will tell you, for individual paper, they had it so organized, which I truly appreciated. It was so easy to find what you were kind of looking for. They kept it within the collections and had multiples of each. Now I'm trying to think. I think it was 50 cents each, or it went down to 30 cents if you bought 50 or more. So my aunt and I did it together. Whatever $15 is per sheet for 50 of them. That's what I can't remember, but I know that it was $15 for 50 sheets. So I got duplicates of this one. If you just watched my Tuesday morning haul, you know that I got some of this homegrown and absolutely love the tags. So I grabbed that, and I love that plaid. This was so fun with the cows, and then just a great polka dot. And then kind of the red plaid. And then I also got all of the embellishments at Tuesday morning for Into the Wild, but needed paper, and I was able to find it. So I was quite thrilled to be able to find paper to go with that. This one here, I went a little crazy with. I love just the tone-on-tone, the green polka dots, but I also love the gators because I know what kind of trip we're going to use for those. So you'll see more of those coming up. So I just grabbed a bunch of them. School Life, I have this collection, but loved the diagonal stripe. More Summer Lovin'. I thought these were fun. Just one side is smaller than the other, so I grabbed some colors of those. Another Into the Wild. Like this color green too. That is another Into the Wild. The tags. Never have too many tags. And of course, more alligators. I told you I got a lot, but I do have to scrapbook both children. And then more of that plaid, the Summer Lovin'. I got the green and the yellow, which I probably could have got more of those. And then cow print, and then the red barn. And then this one was really cute. Kind of like the quilt, but I also like the dark blue. So that is what I got at Scrap That. A lot of simple stories, some fancy pants. That was kind of the majority of what they had. So now we will go try to, let's see. Okay, so not really that exciting. I got these at Craft and Creativity, but they are really, really teeny tiny blending brushes. And I know that I've kind of messed up a stamp before. No, a stencil, because my brushes were too big. So I got some detailed brushes there. And good prices, I think $3.29 if I remember correctly. These were fun. Creek Bank Creations. A lot of card making. And I don't do cards, but I do like shaker pockets. So I got these footballs because my son is obsessed with footballs, as I mentioned. And then I did some shopping for my cousin. The glitter was coming out of this one, so I put it in a baggie. But these are dog days, and they're paw prints and bones. I thought that was so cute. So she's got lots of doggies, so I grabbed that for her. Then Petticoat Parlor had all of these kind of cuts. I do think they were a little maybe overpriced. $4 for Stitch, $5.50 for Bluey and Bingo. But we just had a Bluey and Bingo birthday, and my son, which his birthday is not till November, but is already planning on a Stitch birthday. So I did snatch those up. That was Petticoat Parlor. And Echo Park, I didn't buy a lot. It's not been kind of my favorite papers and designs yet. I think their kits were $8. I think their ephemeral was $2.50, which is great prices. They were definitely lower. I did get this nested heart die for $10, and I love that it's stitched. So they had, I think this is, oh, there's something stuck in there too. I think this was music. No, I have no idea where that came from. Maybe just a extra little piece. I think this was the most expensive die, and this was the largest size, and then the price went down with the smaller dies. So that I got that. And then these pocket pages, which I have not tried yet, so we will see, but they were only $3 for 10 of them. So I did get one. I probably would have got more if I wasn't having to fly everything home. But that was Echo Park. And then probably my three favorites are coming up now. I went a little crazy at Tall Mouse. So Tall Mouse had quite a bit of different dies for sure, but then shaker bits, which I got Mickey. And you will see Tall Mouse got me with Disney, and I bought it all for a trip I haven't even taken yet. But I couldn't help myself because we keep talking about going, and I couldn't help but get these Disney shaker bits, Mickey shaker bits. Look at these. It is s'mores shaker bits. You've got the fire and the cracker and the little chocolate pieces and the marshmallows. And these were, I think they were, if you got 4 for $10. So my aunt got 2. And I think it was 4 for $10. So we saved some money on there and just spent $2.50. And then the dies were buy 5, get 1 free. And I went a little crazy and we actually went back to the expo just to check out these again. It was kind of nice. We could go and come at our, leisure. And we actually went back to the pool for a little bit and then decided to come back and shop. So the dies that have the teal were only $5. And still part of the buy 5 get 1 free. So I got this mason jar, which is going to make a great shaker pocket. We'll save all the Mickey ones, which are a lot, for last. The ticket, I thought that was really fun. So that one was for $5. These are actually waves. So I can't wait to use those. They're really thin, kind of curly Q waves. And then I just got a sun. So kind of a layering piece sun. And then the rest are priced at, the prices. So this is probably the store I spent the most on, even though I did the buy 5 get 1 free. I just couldn't help myself with all these Mickeys. So a nested stitched Mickey die, a balloon Mickey die, a ticket Mickey die, which is really cool because they cut the middle out in black, so you could almost journal on it with a white pen. And they are layered pieces, so you kind of build your own. I thought this Mickey with the little Mickeys inside was really cute. And then this one, I do already have pictures for this one. Surprise, surprise. So I guess there are a couple other ones I could use. In December, we did a girls trip. My mom's Christmas present was a trip down to Florida to visit my sister, and we went to Disney Springs, and they had, I think, 12 different Christmas trees, all themed different Disney. And so I did end up getting this one just for that trip. Hopefully it'll get used somewhere else. But yeah, $14 for a few pages, maybe a little steep. This one was only $5, which was nice. So it is like a frame with the Mickeys and Mickey corners, photo corners, so I could overlap those, put a photo in the middle and use that. I thought these Mickey sunglasses were so cute. Love those. And then this one too, I think I could use, so I loved the little pockets with Mickey sticking out, and I think I could actually, because it is straight, cut the Mickey heads off and use these with other layouts. So I'm kind of excited about those pockets. So that was Tall Mouse. And then another one of my favorites, Creative Creations. I went crazy with 49 and Market goodies. My aunt wanted to try the rub-ons from 49 and Market, and I decided, yeah, I do too. So it's kind of rub-ons and film strips. So I already own this, but love the colors of this. And they, I think, had 15% off. Prices were comparable to like scrapbook.com or a cherry on top. You did get the 15% off. But again, I didn't have to pay for shipping. So I did end up getting those. I got these Lagoon film strips. And they had quite a few colors of these film strips. And then this is Inkwell film strips. So in these, there's 11 for $3.99. And then the rub-ons. I loved this one. I have some of the Vintage Artistry, Everywhere collection. So I thought these titles were really fun. So I will have to try and make a layout using this collection. That is going to be a goal of mine. So 6x8 sheets and the application tool for $11.99. And then here are the different ones. So I thought these would be great layering pieces behind your photo, or kind of the base for an embellishment cluster, and then titles here, and then just little fun pieces here and there. This one I'm excited about. This was 2 6x8 sheets, $5.99, but I love like the newspaper look of this one and the different travel words there. Oh, I didn't even see this back. I just looked at the front. So these are, I think these are rub-ons too. So you can just, you know, cut them out, whatever you want. I'll try to use some of these, but I really just wanted this one. And then this one's really fun. This is the Spectrum Gardenia rub-on sheet. This was $6.99, but look at these titles. I thought these were just great title pieces. And I did ask, and I didn't get a for sure answer. So if any of you have used the 49 Market rub-ons and have been able to kind of color them, let me know. We're thinking maybe the alcohol markers would work for these because they're alcohol based. And she did say these aren't really, I mean, they're shiny, but they're not like slippery, maybe, I guess. So we're thinking that they would kind of soak in some of the ink. So if you have tried it before, let me know what has worked for you or what has not worked for you to color in the rub-ons. But that was Creative Creations. And then lastly, I went crazy at Photoplay. Photoplay had 4 for $24 collections, and anything over the 4 were still only $6. So I went a little bit crazy, and then the ephemera packs were $2, I believe. And then they had packs of stamps and dies. You got both for only $10, which is a great price too. And then some solid colored cardstock. I can't remember how much that was, but a really good deal as well. So I was pleased. I had low expectations going in because I have not been to one before. So I kind of assumed, I guess, that everything would be full price. They wouldn't have sales, but I was wrong and really appreciated the sales of Photoplay and Scrap That. Those I thought were really great sales. So I got the soccer kit. I've been looking at them, but decided against it. But for $6, there's enough in here that I will be able to use. So I got that. I have some of this Beach Vibes, but think it is a gorgeous collection. So I grabbed that one again and love the sticker sheet for this one. Okay, own this one as well, but this is one of my favorites, Camp Happy Bear. I absolutely love the colors of this collection, so I did grab another one of those. Papers were 15 cents a piece, I think. If you bought more than so many, I can't remember now. And all I wanted were these two, which I probably could have done without. My aunt ended up getting however many more to get the deal, but we had a Yoda birthday party, so I did get this Yoda paper. And then I thought this orange star paper was just pretty. This is Stick Together collection, and then the back side, I thought these little animals were super cute too, the little sloths and koala, and then I need a bear hug. But so I think those were maybe 15 cents. I don't have a lot of photos of my son's gaming, but I know that it's not going to stop. So I did pick up the gamer collection. I went to that softball tournament, so I had been eyeing this and I think I have this paper, but didn't know how much of the other stuff I would use at full price. But for $6, I thought there were definitely enough pieces in here that I could get my money's worth. And I own this one as well, but it's a great outdoors collection, fishing, hiking, camping. So I did grab another one of these. And then the ephemera, again, $2, I believe. So I got the ephemera for the gamer collection. And then the Stars and the Stripes. And they did have this whole collection too. I just didn't grab that. And then the DIY Home Edition. I got this actually for my cousin as well. They do lots of renovating. So I grabbed that for her as well as the kit. So I got that. And then lastly, if you spent so much for an early bird special, you got a free gift. There were a couple of collections, a couple of stamp sets that you could get. So I grabbed this stamp set for free. I thought the fishing rod I would use with the lures. So I did grab that for free. I took a small video of the show floor. It only showed a small bit, but I will include that at the end. Again, this is everybody that was here at the expo in Orlando. And I know that the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo goes to other cities as well. So if you are interested, definitely look into it. See if there's one close to you. I did find out, which is interesting. So I'm from Michigan, and there's a huge one in Novi, Mother's Day weekend, which is actually the weekend I left for Florida. But apparently that is one of the largest ones in the country. I don't think it's the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo kind of company. I think that is Great Lakes Mega Meet maybe. But apparently that one's really big as well. So that would be another option if you are from the Midwest or Michigan. I heard great things about that one. So if you have any questions on my experience or anything, definitely ask. And I will let you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.